double trouble.
Run!
I have some brand new toys to play with. These are my Tafeng roller skates from China. These shoes of my choice today are a pair of Skechers. They have no shoelaces. I'm putting my foot inside. I am adjusting the ratchet buckle. The black exterior of the ratchet is what loosens the strap. On this skate, you have a total of 4 ratchets that secure your foot and leg. The first strap that I am putting on is the one that goes around my leg, and then I'll work my way down. The next strap goes around my ankle, which in fact locks my foot into place. And then I start by strapping my foot down, and then there's even a toe strap. This video is a 1-hour review. I hope y'all really enjoy it. My skates are all strapped in, and I'm ready to go. That was the most dangerous part of getting up. My feet are kind of at an angle within the skate. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna take it slow because I'm very not sure about these skates. They feel really awkward as of the moment. This is my first time putting them on, and this is how they look. These are my first couple of strides. Those are our first couple of strides. They feel a little awkward. I'm not used to something coming all the way up to my kneecap.
Bye, Mr. Mackey.
Bye, Michael.
I know.
Thank you. So they do have a stopper on both sides, and it takes a lot to tilt your foot backwards in order to stop. I don't think it's too far out of the reach. It is very possible. Most likely people have a predominant foot with stopping anyway, and but it does have it available on both sides, which is a good thing. I mean, if you're more comfortable with your left foot or your right foot, it just depends. So I'm gonna go on the streets, take them for a spin, see how comfortable I am basically. And I think these skates are more for show. They look nice, and I know already the complications I'm gonna have with them. Balancing can be an issue. It's tough. I don't want to pick up too much speed in them right off. See a staggered position when I get uncomfortable. I feel comfortable on them right now, and stopping because I know how to stop. Takes a little bit to get used to it. I would assume that you can still do a drag stop very easily. I'm gonna do it slow. Okay, I would say that slowed me down. I don't want to get too close to the road right now. There is the road. I'm gonna stay far away from that. Trying something new.
Yeah, you can see that.
Stopping with the drag stop seems to be a really productive.
One glove. Cold.
I have with me today Abdel and Derek. This is Derek. This is Abdel.
Howdy. Howdy.
We're from Texas.
We're from Texas.
And we are in Canada right now. So we're not used to this weather. Right now they have the advantage on me. They have skates that are very rollable and they go up to your ankle. So mine go up to my kneecap. I'm not used to being in a vise. So this is very different. It's not something that I can't get used to, but I have to take it slow. Really take it slow. Considering I'm not wearing any wrist guards, helmet, or knee pads or anything like that. This is kind of like a knee pad in a sense. It has some shin guards, and I don't know how much of your knee it's actually really protecting, but this might hit first. That's my guess. They look very complicated in how they're designed. You have a forward and backward flex. The wheels, they're very rollable. If you're not careful, you can knock inside. You can knock your feet together too easy. So they have a stopper, both sides. Let's take them for the first test run, eh? All right, so something new. You could put the strap like this on the outside of your pants. On this side, I put the strap on the inside. Of my leg, and then I put my pants over. So that this is how it looks with it over. I'm gonna try that out. Hopefully this doesn't rub against the wheel too much. I'll have some kind of space between here. I was just strapping my foot in. I went to go strap this one in and it got stuck. See that? Design flaw. Hashtag take it back. Push it down. There we go. I got some wrist guards. I'm showing you, this is one way you can stop. Whenever you're rolling, let me demonstrate that. That's how you stop. This is something that's advertised on YouTube. It's an effective way to stop, but it's not the way I'm going to stop. It's not the way I want to stop, but I'm just showing you so that you know there's one more way you can stop with these that you could not stop with inline skates. Again. I got a little bit of dirt on me. This plastic right here, so my hand did kind of hit it a little bit, so make sure when you stop you get it exactly on the wrist guards. Let's try it again. So I would say that this is something that's probably effective at slow speeds, because if you're going very fast and you try to stop using this maneuver, I personally really don't recommend it, because what if you do miss and you end up catching yourself? So wear something that covers the whole hand, the whole palm, if you're going to try to stop like that at faster speeds. Let me show you, let me demonstrate how you can stop at a faster speed and if it's effective or not. So I was able to successfully stop. It was a little faster speed. It's not an extreme fast speed, but again, I don't really recommend you trying to do that going downhill or going at a very fast speed, because I would hate for you to tip forward. So that was something I really wanted to show you. I took the wrist guards off and I'm going to stop my way. So yeah, let's keep going and let's try these skates out. I took them off for a little while. I took like a little break because my shins were like on fire. So the reason why I did this is because I know as soon as I put them back on after, I'm gonna have a better skating experience. You have a different counterbalance, a different way of skating, different pressure points, different everything, especially if there's something like this that you're not used to. It's something that's going to put strain on muscles that you're not used to using, and until you develop those muscles, you're going to get better at it. So these skates already, after putting them on again for the second time, I've seen that I've improved dramatically. Maybe you need to do that. Just take a break and put the skates back on, whatever the skate is that you are skating. Try not to do everything all at once, because sometimes too much persistence can get you hurt. All right, so this is a take on us just skating through the neighborhood with my new skates. Okay, so now we are officially taking off. Before I took off on this skate, I aired up the tires to 85 psi. That way I would not have any issues of dragging or slowing down or tiring out. I like how they just keep on spinning. It's weird. Again, I start off slow, and then throughout the video, I begin to progress and get faster and learn new techniques on these skates. This is every step of the way that you are seeing. I'm not stopping the video and then skating for a while and then coming back. This is everything in real time. Let me talk a little bit about what actually attracted me to these skates. Well, for the very fact they are 20-inch rims. I mean, this is the biggest inline skate I have ever skated in. I do say that they are inline skates because the wheel in the back is right behind the front wheel. So they are in fact inline skates. One tire being fully inflated and the back tire being urethane rubber. The back wheel is 119 millimeters, just 1 millimeter short of 120 after I measured it. It's a lot smoother.
And the actual size of the rim is not actually 20 inches, but it is 18, which is pretty close. But if you want to add the tire in that measurement, then yeah, they're 20 inches. So I am pretty sure that they have tubes inside the tires. So if one tire was to blow out, not sure where I'm going to get another one, but they are looking like they are a special size. So I might have to order it. Here is Derek's skates. They are rollerblade Zetra blade. He also has some tricks up his sleeve.
Me and Derek are going to do a quick test. I have the big wheel skates and he has the regular rollerblade Zetra blade inline skates. And I'm gonna do 3 push-offs. I push once, twice, and 3 times on one stride, and then just do a long, consistent roll. That way you can see which one has a longer, consistent roll, the inline skates or the big wheel skates. 1, 2, 3. Now you do the same thing, but roll to a stop, like how I did. All right, ready?
2 and 3.
Don't take no more stride. You see the distance that I rolled versus him? From here back there. This is the difference between a bigger wheel. You have more of a roll than a smaller wheel. So you can't take a lot of fast strides, but you can roll longer. I'm gonna try it one more time. One more time, 3 strides. 1, 2, 3. Now Derek. 1, 2, 3. You see? Look how far he is away from me. We both took 3 strides. The difference between a bigger wheel. And these wheels are huge. This is the biggest wheel I've ever skated. Do they roll over cracks, rocks, the street? Yes. But are they a softer ride? Well, look at the sidewall of the tire. Maybe if there was a bigger sidewall to this tire, then I would feel less vibration from the road. But since the sidewall is very thin, I actually do feel quite a bit of vibration. Not an excessive amount, probably less than an inline skate, but it could be bigger.
Looks like Abdio is wearing the Rollin' On Storm inline skates. Are these skates too big for a sidewalk? I don't think so.
That's what I'm afraid of. Like, if I was to fall, how would I catch myself? So that's skating on a sidewalk, and not a very wide path, but possible.
So I would say at this point of the video, you could definitely see a change in my confidence level in these skates. So we're about 20 minutes into the video, and already dramatically you can see that I have improved.
Like, that's almost literally as fast as I can skate right now.
I would have to say at this moment, it really was the fastest I could skate.
Like, not very fast at all. They're rolling at a high rate of speed, but my foot patterns are not that fast right now. At least for the confidence level I have in these skates. To demonstrate how fast I am in these skates, it's going to be me versus Derek.
Test number 2.
Inline wheels, 8 wheels versus 4 wheels. I say 4 because, yes, primarily the big wheels, the main wheel, they're the wheels mainly for balance. Big wheel, small wheel. I'm gonna show you how fast I can go in these skates, starting from a stopping point. We're gonna go as fast as we can. I know he's gonna beat me. He has a faster foot pattern. Let's see how it goes. Oh man, you're ruining my video. Let's see who has a faster foot pattern. Abdel is at the far end, and we're gonna skate to him. He's all the way down there. I don't know if you can see him or not, but we're gonna skate to him. So let's see who's faster. Which will prevail? The faster foot pattern or the longer rolling speed? Let's see. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm very surprised, actually. I'm I'm very shocked because Derek can skate very fast. That is very hard to maintain your balance and not fall. I'm pretty sure in a shorter distance, Derek would have won, and he did. As you can see in the takeoff, he has a faster foot pattern.
On the half mile.
On a half mile. Probably like 100 feet.
1/4 of a mile.
1/4 of a mile?
Maybe half a mile, you know?
Oh, okay. So yeah, 100 feet. I won, I think, because the wheels are bigger. But I mean, not to say that inline skates can't beat these. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can.
Depends on the skater level.
It depends on the level of the person skating. I've been skating for 4 years. Derek hasn't been skating longer than he. How long?
Like 2 years or like
2 years.
1 year.
1 year, maybe
yeah,
1 year.
There.
Yeah.
A year and a half.
So I mean, it just depends on how often you skate. On a sidewalk, no issues. A little bit of a bigger stride because my feet can knock together, but I mean, manageable. I don't feel uncomfortable.
Hey. Record.
Worth it. Found a path where I can skate. Oh wow, this looks awesome. This is the canal in St. Catharines. Relax. Pros and cons of this skate. Pro, they roll longer. I wouldn't necessarily say that they cause less energy to maneuver. They do take a little bit of energy, but once you're rolling, you do roll quite a long time. Another pro, they're an awesome showpiece. They look awesome. I don't know if you would really consider it a pro or not, but I like them. Another pro, they do have a learning curve that is not terribly long, and as long as you know how to skate, then yeah, try them out. You might like them. Okay, let's see if this is a pro or not. This may or may not be a pro. I know it was advertised for this, but let's see. Off-road. Are these skates good for skating off-road? Let's try one quick stride. I'm not gonna go into detail about this. I might make another video on it. But yeah, let's go through the grass, see how far I can roll. The ground is a little wet. Take that into consideration. They're not great off-road. I would say my off-road skates are better for that than these are. I can't really do a real test with them off-road because the ground is very wet because of all the snow that melted, and it'd just be better if I try that another time with these skates, make a full video on it to really go into detail whether it's good off-road or not. That one is like a gray area. Not really sure if it's going to be great off-road or not. I don't think so, but we'll just have to wait and see. So another pro, traction. This one's an easy one. They are going to have good traction because they're a tire. I've already rolled over some wet surfaces. I haven't slipped so far, So I would assume that they're really good at the traction because of the tire. Yeah, it's a plus. Here's a pro I appreciate. You remember I put my pants over the skate and I was wondering if they would get caught or not? No. Well, this is how they look. All right, so far my pants don't get caught in them, no matter which direction I'm skating in. They're really close, but they're not getting caught. They're relatively smooth on the inside, so maybe this is what keeps them from getting caught. Could prove me wrong later, but so far, I mean, if you're more into the style and you don't like the straps exposed, I don't like the straps exposed, but I like to put my pants over it, you know, but that's how they look, and I like that I can do that. Going downhill. Slow. On your right. That's a pro. I didn't get no wobbliness. I was going downhill. I was afraid of that. They're pretty solid. The technology that they put in these skates, I think is awesome.
Come here, Marco. Oh. Oh. You got a stomach glow.
Let's try a power slide on a wet surface. That way I can kind of slide a little bit. I really don't know if I can power slide in these or not.
I was actually really quite nervous to try this. I haven't fallen in the skate yet, so I wasn't sure how I would fall if I was to fall.
I think there's scratches right there.
Okay, that's a start. I think I got a little bit of slide out of that one.
You saw that? I scratched the mess out of them, but I got a power slide. That is so weird. Skating does not get any more awkward. Oh shit.
Yep, I think I got it down.
They look so awesome when they power slide.
How are you?
They the latest this one? I don't know. Never seen them.
No, they're different.
Oh yeah? How well they compare to the others? Easy?
Yeah, they're learning curve, I can tell you that.
Oh, good. Much.
Yeah, these are a lot easier.
Yeah. 40 years of it crying. Have a good one, guys.
All right.
Too. Thank you.
Downhill. Not wobbly.
So the downhills on these skates, they concern me a little bit because you are going at a fast rate of speed, and if you were to slip or fall, not knowing how the end would turn out.
Oh wow. Hey, we go ice skating.
You want me to try?
Try it.
Hey, watch out with the cable though. Attention. What does it say?
No, that's something else. Woo!
Hey, it's strong. Is it bad? It's actually strong.
The ice? Yeah.
I'm gonna break it. Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead. Go, James. Go, it doesn't matter. Go. Uh-oh.
I hear cracking.
I hear it cracking. Go.
Now you're stuck.
Go back, go back, go back, go back. Uh-oh. Get out of there, soldier. Oh, man. Oh, over myself. Go, 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 go.
I know. I know I'm gonna die. But these skates, let's go ice skating.
Let's go, let's go.
Let's go ice skating, right? Ah! Okay, I'm alive.
Oh, I'm too heavy for that.
Slide. Ah! Rolling back.
Oh, it can't handle me, but it can handle you.
I'm fat, I know.
Yeah, man.
Very scary.
Oh yeah? I don't think you want to do that right now, bro.
Who says I can't go ice skating?
Right? Who can?
Power slide on ice.
It's already bad enough I'm on the ice with skates. Now I have to try to take it to the next level and do a power slide. Being content with simple things is never enough for me.
Oh yeah.
It's like a chunk of ice.
I just threw his eyes. Hey, watch out. Ah! Ah! Yeah. Oh!
I'm actually getting some pretty decent power slides out of this.
Oh, do it! Oh, do it! No! Hey, we play baseball. Oh, do it again. I'll come to. Dude, that hurt.
Nothing.
The crack? I'll do it. I'll do it. Hey, James.
What if it just trips? He's too wore out to throw it.
The lady was laughing at what are you doing? No! No! This is my child! Oh. It throws it on the street.
He's threatening people with the snowball. She's like, you go first. He's like, no, I'm gonna throw it at you. I feel you looking. Waiting until your back is turned. Yeah. But look what's on the tree. It looks like a cherry tree. Look at you see the cherries?
Hey,
These are cherries.
the cherry, eh? We're gonna walk or not? Hey, let me take a seat then. So you can plant it over there. Let's take a seat so you can plant it over there. I'll go first?
Go.
Go.
Going uphill, not too bad. I like that it rolls a lot. See, even uphill. Downhill, let's try that out. Now this is very scary for me. Power stop. There you go. I know it's not normal to power slide in these skates like that. Just look at the scratches on the bottom. I can't see them, but I know they're there. Oh yeah, I see it. This is what happens when you try to power slide in these skates. It's possible, but it looks awesome too. But they're really not designed for that purpose, I see. But yeah, I like that I can actually power slide in them. That plastic will wear over time. I don't think it will wear that quickly though. So it is a very durable skate. Power slide.
Yes! Yes! We got you something.
Here comes double trouble.
Run!
Drag stop, pretty good. Control your speed. Very comfortable, both feet. Just make sure not to lean too far that way or this way. So that's another pro, is the drag stop. You always have to be fully concentrated with these skates. You cannot be distracted whatsoever. As soon as you start leaning, you're gone. Power slide still works. I can do that. I'm gonna scrape the skate a little bit, but it works. Rocks and gravel. Uphills are good. Downhills are not that bad. Can be a little scary. I'm just so infatuated that you can actually drag stop and power slide in these skates. I don't know if that has been done yet on YouTube, but hopefully I'm the first one to do it.
So basically right here, I am perfecting my power slides. A power slide in these skates, it was more like a first step. Once you did it once, now you can do it every time.
The fact that the wheel keeps spinning too.
Now the real test comes when you need to do a power slide in an urban environment. Should I take these skates to Toronto? Okay, so this is how I do it. You see right here where the tire catches? That's because right away the tire did not slide. Now, whenever I am sliding, I'm mostly sliding on the metal of the skate. Then, after a certain angle, the tire hits, and that's when I come to a complete stop. I guess you could say the good thing about sliding on the metal is that you don't have to slide on the tire and wear out your tires. I don't think the metal is going to wear down anytime soon. Have I mentioned that so far I've been skating for 3 hours? Well, I guess I better get going because Abdel and Derek are waiting on me. So just one more power slide and then I'll leave.
We are heading back.
Just watch this downhill roll. I completely pass up Derek, not taking any strides. He's not taking any strides. The very fact that you just have that bigger wheel.
Just rolling down is faster than inline skates. Uphill.
So the whole reason why the uphill is not that bad is because you carry that momentum uphill. The bigger wheel carries a bigger momentum, which carries you further with less effort.
Thank you. They're one-wheel skates from China. Thank you. These skates definitely draw a lot of attention. They're fast. They roll long distances. They can be power slid. They can drag stop. I haven't got a flat yet. I'm pretty sure I can jump in them. Not that high though. I can jump in them, but not really high. Over time, I might get better. So far from me jumping in them, they didn't break. That's good. That's the number one thing in a skate that I look for is whenever I jump, will they break or not? On first impact, they haven't broke, which is still good. Yeah. Oh. A wheel broke? On Abdil or what? So we replaced one wheel already. Took it out because the hub was broken. And now we're going to replace this one because this hub is broken too now.
In 600 meters, turn right onto Edinburgh Drive.
Not this street, the next one. Oh. 1 foot paddle. Ah! 1 foot pedal. See that? One foot pedal. Don't lose your balance. 1 foot pedal. Easy to lose your balance. When I first saw these skates, the only thing I knew I was not going to be able to do is crossovers. So let's try that real quick. Woo! Almost went up the curb. Saw that? Let's try a smaller curb. That's the first skate I can almost pop a curb in. I can actually kind of jump over a curb without stepping up. What skate can you do that in? That's new. You see that? I can go up curves. I can actually go up curbs. I see that I can go up the curb. Let's see if I can drop down the curb. Oh, I'm able to drop down the curb and go up it. I kind of make myself light while going up it. Let me try not to make myself light. Let me try to just legitimately go up. And it still goes up. I didn't make myself light, nothing. And I was still able to go up the curb without jumping. That's about a 3 or 4 inch curb. The first pair of skates that can actually jump a curb.
New toy?
Yeah, I know, right?
Thank you.
Thank you. Finally, I'm back home. 2 or 3 hour skate. What time we need? I've actually managed to skate 2 or 3 hours in these skates, not have any blisters. I do feel a little bit of rub against my leg because I strapped my legs in and not necessarily my blue jeans first. They have not rubbed against my blue jeans excessively. Nothing's got caught. I've been able to jump, power slide, drag stop, pick up speed, and have a manageable amount of balance. I got used to them fairly quickly within the first 30 to 40 minutes. Actually, I've pretty much conquered them. You know, they're not a horrible skate. It is something new and interesting to try. I can jump a curb without making myself light. A 3 to 4 inch curb, nothing too big, but it is something I can get over. What pair of skates do you know that you can get over a curb with? Crossovers. They are not impossible, but they are something that you probably would not want to do on a constant basis because you might clip yourself. There's 2 brakes, so I know I can uninstall the brakes, but right now I leave them assembled because I want that safety measure. I've conquered these skates. They're awesome skates. Try them out. You like trying stuff that's new. I will be skating in them more often. Thank you for watching. My skates are a little squeaky.
They both are.
That one don't do it. That one does. This squeak.
What's that?
Just
Or do I have to adjust it?
I don't know if you can see a little bit of a red mark on my leg, but nothing too annoying.